Horlicks Network 18, Mission Poshan, Bhavishya Roshan.
Let's get you some macro perspective, especially about global trade. Here's a chat that CNBC had with former Reserve Bank Governor Raghuram Rajan at the sidelines of the Nomura Conference in Singapore. Former Governor Rajan is stressing on the need to bring down the US trade deficit. He says that he is looking at 3 Fed rate hikes this year.
At this point, the biggest risk is the combination of rising interest rates and some untoward action on trade. I think it's the perception that with all the leverage that's out there, interest rates rising are already an issue that we'll have to deal with, but that's out there. The great uncertainty is what happens with trade. If we have a trade conflagration in the next few months, that could really hamper the global economy. I do think there is benefit in India having a good relationship with China and vice versa, because these are 2 big countries that can do a lot of activity, of economic activity together. I do think that one of the reasons the countries are trying to form better relationships with each other is because of the unpredictability of the US administration at this point. So there is a catalyst out there which is pushing these countries to talk more together, but I think the fact of their talking is a good thing both for the countries and for the world. It's not coming at the expense necessarily of relationships with other countries. The latest news suggests the US economy is actually strengthening, is doing better, is actually doing quite well for an economy in its 92nd year of job creation. So my sense is the Federal Reserve is on a raising path, which it's not going to step off until it feels it's much closer to neutral. And I think most people would say neutral is between 2.75% and 3% at the short end. That means we're probably looking at 3 rate hikes this year, unless something really untoward happens in Europe or in some of the big emerging markets to create global turmoil. But it has to be really bad, in my view, for the Fed to step off this rate rising path. Certainly June appears baked in, but probably 1 to 2 more this year, after which the Fed may start looking around.
Okay.